The topic for this morning time is why in America you have so many different school shootings between the white kids and the Hispanic kids, because we all know black kids don't shoot up no school. So I wondered, family, I wondered for a long time, like, why do you have nationwide through all of the United States of America, you have all these shootings, and since the year of 2014 all the way to present time, you done seen a lot of mass shootings in the school. Why is this, family? Why do you have so many different mass shootings? I'll give you the answer right off top, because I always wondered why. Now, there's a lot of kids that grow up in school that are picked on. There's a lot of kids that grow up in school, go to school, and they're not in the it crowd. They're not popular. They're not any of those things. They're picked on. Some of them are what we would call is the poor kids. So you have the jocks, you have the popular kids, you have the kids that are rich, you have the kids that have game. So all these kids, they don't know how to accept rejection. They couldn't fit in with the rich kids. They couldn't fit in with the popular kids. They were always picked on in school. They do not know how to accept rejection. See, regular kids that are rejected, a little time goes on in their life and they develop their own skills, their own swag, their personality as they grow older. But some of the kids, they take the same rejectment that everybody gets this. Everybody gets this in some shape, form, or fashion. It's part of the high school politics. You got to get in where you fit in. So a lot of these kids, they don't fit in anywhere. A lot of these kids are beat up. A lot of these kids are picked on by the other kids. But for them to sit there and not accept their lot in life is when they grow crazy in their head and start shooting up everything. How just like we went to school, we didn't fit in with everybody. We didn't get our accolades from everybody. We had to get in where we fit in. These kids, they don't get in and they don't fit in anywhere. They picked on, and then they finally lose their mind. We're going through the same stresses that everybody go through. Everybody go through what these kids go through. Is it their home life? Is it the political environment in their school, far as in, are they popular? Are they not popular? Do they fit in? Do they not fit in? So as you look at all these shootings, all these school shootings are basically kids that are losers, kids that never amounted to nothing, kids that don't fit in, kids that try to run away from their problems. This is what you're seeing. So instead of them trying to develop their own self, their own personality, their game, their swag, they would rather lose their mind and go shoot up all these different schools. So this is where it comes from. This is where it stems from. This is why you see so many different school shooters here in America, because certain kids, they don't grow up to be their own self. They don't like getting picked on. They don't like getting bullied on. They don't like the fact that they don't fit in. They don't like the fact of they upbringing in their household, their parents. All of these things are a factor in why they feel like they are losers. Ain't nobody shooting up no schools that's not a loser, family. They're all the loser kids. All the kids that are misfits, all the kids that are talked about, all the kids that don't want to build themselves up as people and make something of their own self. It's our job to make a name for ourselves. It's not everybody's job just to give us a name, family. So as grown people, it's our job to be truthful to our name and do the things that we say that we're going to do, and to build our name up for ourselves. These kids don't know how to accept rejection, so it puts them at a point to where they demonize their own selves, and then they become little monsters, so rebellious, and go up in these schools and shoot up all these different kids. So when you look at 9 out of 10 out of the school shooters, they're the kids that are losers. They're the kids that don't fit in. They're the kids that don't have no friends. They're the kids that's always picked on, and they don't stand up for their own self. That's why so many different school shooters. And since it's more white people than it is any other more race of people, you're going to have more white kids that are losers that are shooting other white kids.